Hello everyone, welcome boys and girls. It's General J with you in another video, and today we have a very special thing called Soul Exchange, where we can trade our duplicate non-leveled heroes for some new heroes. Okay, so we have three tiers. One for 10 heroes, 10 heroes required, one for 15 heroes required, and one for 20 heroes required. So let's see which are the best heroes here and why, and what can we choose to make our account stronger. So we can only do one change, so this is something that I think it's should be better. Some people can even choose from all three tiers, so maybe SG could allow us to do at least two exchanges, but we will see with that in the future. But let's see. First, for 10 heroes required, we have Kiona. It's a classic 2018 hero of the month, so a kind of outdated hero, but I think she is kind of good if you are a low level or mid tier player, because she deals a solid amount of damage to a single target, and she boosts 45% attack and 20% further increase every time the allies are hit during 3 turns. Element Link is nothing special, but I think she can be used for Titans, and she can be used as tank in mid or low level alliances, because purple tanks are kind of best choice for now for wars. So wars and Titans, she's even good in PvP, so she can be useful. Ranveer, 2019 yellow Titan hero, so he is mainly used for Titans. I rarely see him in PvP or in wars. So he has an attack boost, but also he has a 35% miss chance. So some people use him because they don't have Tarlak or Mickey or other Titan heroes, stronger Titan heroes. So he is okay, but I will not take him because I think there are far better heroes. But if you don't have, if you're using like Wukong, you can definitely take Ranveer. Next is Lady Luck. This is the old pirate family hero. So average speed. She gives a debuff that does damage over 4 turns, starting low and increasing with every turn. And she cleanses ailments from more allies. So a cleanser and damage dealer. Average speed. She's nothing special. The only time where I saw her shine is tower events, especially the stages where you have your debuffs or removed for 1 turn. So when you cast the debuff on Ninja or Magic Tower or any other tower, when the dispel goes off from the stage, it will immediately do this 869 damage, so you don't have to wait. So she can be useful in tower events, and mainly that's it. Okay, Natalia, 2018 old school hero of the month. She is a fast hero, burn damage over 4 turns, cannot be cleansed, which is good, but today we have several burn immunity heroes. Also, if you have 2 or 3 gargoyle heroes in the defense, so you cannot get burned. But she also gives minus 54 mana generation for 4 turns and cannot be cleansed. And she has this rare perk where she deals extra damage against nature. So these heroes are kind of rare. We have, I don't think, 5 or 6 of them that does extra damage on the opposite color. So in red, I think it's Greymaker and Natalia. And for others, I don't know. We have Zelene, we have Vila, and I cannot remember the rest, but it is kind of rare that we have new heroes that do extra damage against the opposite color. So Element Link is plus 10 mana generation for all fire allies. So she can be useful in PvP and in Titans, and basically that's it. Her stats are not the best, but she is kind of older, outdated hero. But if you are lower level and using this tier of 10 heroes, she can be very useful. And last is Raphael, 2020 Hero of the Month. Not very common, not very used. He's a slow healer, so he heals and regenerates health, and he cleanses. So basically he's a good hero, only problem is his speed. He's very slow. I mean, he's slow, not very slow. And Element Link is also nothing special, 30% defense against special skills, so I would not take him. Only if you don't have any blue healer, maybe, for rush wars and stuff like that. So, from tier 1, from 10 heroes, I will recommend either Kiona or Ranveer for Titans if you need them, or maybe Natalia if you need her for war and other stuff. So these 3 heroes are kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go to 15 heroes tier. First we have Slayer, Senan. I recently acquired him from Portal. He's kind of very good hero because Slayers are no longer slow, they're increasing also if you have more of them. I have two already max, the Cyrus and the Caitlyn, and I use them a lot in events, on Titans, in wars. So Slayers are kind of very versatile heroes. You can use them in a lot of situations. So Senan could be a good option if you need also if you don't have a tank for rush attack war, if your alliance is using purple tanks. So he's very good. He casts fins, he does damage, and he gets these stacks of mana generation and healing. So if you have also more Slayers, he can be useful because you're getting 100% chance to receive stacks each turn. So very solid hero. Okay, so next is Auda, season 4 sniper, fast sniper. 450% damage to the target is very good, and 500 extra damage if the target has boosted health. So we don't have much health boosters apart from Professor Linderbrock, I think, in PvP or in wars. So she is basically doing extra damage if the target has boosted health. So very good sniper if you are kind of missing on yellows, if you need more yellows for wars and stuff like that. If you need, she's also good damage dealer on Titan, so you can use her. Again, a 2018 old hero of the month, so it's Zelene. By my opinion, Zelene is a very good hero. I think she's one of the best old heroes of the month from 2018 or 2017. She doesn't deal much damage, but she is fast. She gives minus 34% attack. Also deals extra damage against ice, same like Natalia, so against opposite color. She dispels blast from enemies, and she gives plus 10 mana generation as an elemental link for all nature allies. So she can be very wide useful, except maybe for Titans, but PvP, wars, tournaments, even in events sometimes, depends on if it is a tower event or a regular event, but she can be very useful. I will recommend if you are a low level player and you are going to this tier for 15 heroes, I will recommend Zelene definitely. Captain Castrel, also a pirate family hero. Classic healer. This deals 215% damage to the target and nearby, so he hits 3. That's very good, and he's fast. His stats are solid, and he will do more damage if the enemies have more mana, so Also, he's rogue. So this hero can be useful in wars and also in events. So I have him maxed, but I don't use him anymore that much because I have a lot better red options. But definitely for a lower level player, he can be useful. It depends on what kind of hero you need. And finally, from this tier, Theobald. Theobald is very good hero in events and in rush attack wars. So he's doing a lot of damage and he casts Nature Reflect on everyone. And he also boosts attack for all allies. So he can be even used in Titans. Titans, rush attack wars, and what else? Yeah, maybe on events too. I don't know. But if you have another Starfall Circus hero, yeah, they're doing cleansing. Yeah, so very good hero. Main problem is he's slow, so but in events also Mythic Titan maybe for attack boost. I don't know. He can be used widely, but the problem is slow speed. So from these 5 heroes, I will definitely recommend either Senan as a Slayer, or Auda, or Zelene. Or Zelene or Senan. Zelene is fast and she's a cleanser and she deals a lot of stuff. So I know she's older hero, but for me she's very good. I would not recommend basic snipers, or maybe Castrel is good for events and Theobald. It depends on what kind of roster you have. But for mid or lower level players, I will definitely recommend Senan or Zelene. And the last tier, 20 heroes tier, we have some very good heroes. I don't know, whatever you choose here, you will not make a mistake. It depends on the what kind of roster do you have, or do you need to boost some colors with some 5-star heroes. So first of all, Onyx, purple ninja hero, dispelling and target makes the target immune to new buffs and deals a lot of damage on third charge, 350% damage to all enemies. That's very good. So he's very useful for all those heroes we see in defense that are giving buffs. So he can be very used as a cleanser, as a hitter in wars, even in defense. So I will not use him in events or on Titans, but he can be useful in a lot of other situations. Next is Director Zuri. In my opinion, Director Zuri is the best healer in the game, with the exception that how much she heals. So 65% health for the ally with the lowest remaining HP. So if you are running low on health, she is going to give more than 50% of maximum HP, and she gives 42% health to all other allies. She also makes minions and cleanses status elements from all allies. So I know she is average, she is not fast, maybe there are better fast healers, but in my opinion, the amount of health she brings back is just insane. Also Circus family, so sorcerer, a lot of people have a lot of sorcerer emblems, so I will probably choose Director Zuri because I'm kind of fine on stacking 5-star yellows because of wars and everything else. So she is not a Titan hero, she is not an event hero, but definitely in tournaments, PvP, wars, she can be very useful. Okay, next it's the Wolf family, Quanel. We can see this girl a lot of times in a lot of defenses in top 100. So fast, 320% damage to target to nearby enemies, that's a lot. Stats are great. And she gets additional plus 40% power for the next special skills they cast. The additional power increases plus 40% each turn up to a maximum of 200% in total. Okay, so every time she casts a special skill, it's going to be stronger and stronger and stronger. So we all know this, but if you need a green hitter, I recently got El Nadaha, and El Nadaha is just insane. So I don't know, should I take Quanel maybe for some events or tower events where I need a green team. She can also be used very good in war, but I would not change her for El Daha because I do not have other Wolf family heroes. Maybe if you have like Ludwig or anyone else to pair her, yeah. So they can make, for example, Ludwig's taunt and mana boost can be undispellable if you have two of these heroes, or maybe even three. So very good hero. And the next is the villain's family Asterius. We all used to see Asterius on Titans and on events, because on events we usually, all the eventers use mostly red teams or green teams on the legendary. So he does a lot of damage and a lot of this corrosive burn that reduces your defense. And he reduces duration of the target and nearby enemies buffs by 1 turn. Okay. In my opinion, on these 5 heroes, this is the one that is least interesting by me. But if you are collecting heroes for events and for Titans, he can be a very solid choice for you. So defense down and debuff and the corrosive burn, he's very good. Average speed. So maybe if you're a mid-level player, you want to start doing events, or you need to boost up your Mythic Titan or Titan teams, he's going to be a great choice for you. And the last one, but not the least, it's the Season 4 Morel. So a fast ranger. We all know Morel. When he came out, he was like the best hero in the game. Fast hero does 180% damage to all enemies. That's not a lot, but his most interesting thing is the minus 34% defense for 3 turns. Morel was my long time wish, but I got Athena and I got Finley recently, so I am not lacking defense down heroes in blue. If I take him, I can boost my red Titan team, red Mythic Titan teams. So, but I think I am already packed with blues for defensive down. Although I know Morel is a great hero, he's fast. We used to see him, and we still see him in defenses in PvP, even in war. But I think in war, when you look top 100 alliances, Castle Malasi just taken his place. So he is a very good choice. But from all these 5, I don't know whatever you take from this last tier, you will not go bad, because all these heroes are great. Personally, I will probably take Zuri or Quanel. It depends. I will still think about it. I have 20 heroes to spare, so it will not be a problem for me. I have a lot of unused Season 1 heroes and unused heroes of the month, or duplicates that I already leveled up. So these are going to be my choices. So from first tier, Kiona or maybe Ranver. From the second tier is Senan or Zelene, and from the last tier, whatever you take. If you need defense down, take Morel. If you need also in red, take Asterius. And if you need to boost your war teams and your defense teams in war, just pick one of these 3. If you need a strong purple tank, you can do Onyx or Senan. So basically, it's a lot of things. It depends on what do you have in your roster and what do you miss. So I hope you guys are going to make a good selection, and I hope you all have at least 10 heroes so you can change something to boost your rosters. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Please share, like and subscribe. Bye.